Hey Golfgang, here we are again. This is an update on the Elementalist Divine IF Fireblast character with the opening of 100 stacked decks. First of all, let's go through the character. We've done some changes both to the tree and to the character. We've managed to get our Merkleb on, so we're now looking at Mastermind of Discord, Shaper of Flames and Shaper of Storms. This part of the tree hasn't changed, but the rest of it has. We've got our cluster set up all done, just waiting for a couple more levels to get Doriani's lesson. We've come up here for the life and the fire mastery, and we've taken the damage over time with the minus 30% fire resistance. We've picked up an intuitive leap, so we can take deep thoughts, protocol perfection and the herald nodes plus the reservation of heralds. We took the resistance area here just to make it a little bit easier on the resistances, the fire mastery node here as well, lots of life, we've got the reservation modifier and sovereignty here, some more life, elemental damage, divine judgment, round for more life and mana costs. And now we're down here looking to take Arsonist, and then we're going to come down here and pick up some life nodes down here. And then once we get to about level 80, we'll go and get Uberlab done to get Heart of Destruction and gain Convergence. That's the tree. As for the gear, we've got a fair few uniques and a two-handed weapon, no shield, so the resistances are a little bit iffy, which is why we took that resistance node and to gain our chaos res up a little bit. The rings haven't changed. We're still looking at Call of the Brotherhood with the replica Emberwake. We've got our endgame locket on there. It's a stat stick. Ideally we'd have a life roll on there as well rather than mana, but it's a good amulet. It only cost me about 20 chaos I think, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. We've got charisma on there as well, plus the attribute modifiers and the craft. Armor hasn't changed as far as I'm aware. I was going to go with a pure energy shield base, but I've decided against that as we are very susceptible to damage, so we are now looking for an armor energy shield base, and once I get some more currency we will do that. Same for the helm. I picked up this very cheap Hubris Circlet, aiming to go for again more energy shield, but that will be changed into an armor energy shield base with a mana reservation aura enchant of some description. We are still talking about auras. We still have anger, determination and malevolence. This will house a enlighten level 3 once we go over to standard. The boots haven't changed, the gem setup is still the same. We've got a new belt, and I think that is a new eye jewel as well. Again, the regenerate 13 energy shield was based on having about 2k energy shield. I've dropped that idea now. As you can see by the tree, we've dropped all the energy shield nodes, and we are purely looking to go as a life build backed up by massive amounts of armor for physical defense and energy shield as well. We managed to spend 2 exalted orbs and get our curse implicit Hands of the High Templar gloves, and we've got the staff there which haven't changed. I'm not liable to change it at this rate. It's very badly rolled, but it does have the fire burst on there, it's got the spell damage on there, and it's got some base damage to spells, plus I was able to get the damage over time modifier on it as well for the ignite damage. So that's the gear. Flasks, we've got our sulphur flask rolled, we've got our granite flask rolled. I am in the process of rolling a diamond flask, but as you can see I've run out of alt orbs. I'm saving my currency because I have come up with another build idea, because 3.16 has been extended for at least 2 weeks. I'll do that build with the currency I have. No more exalted orbs, they got spent on the Hands of the High Templar. We've separated the links here. We've got the casting damage taken set up to save mana. We've got the Herald Thunder as a 1 spot. linking it to the increased duration actually increased the mana reservation node. So this is a 3-link setup with Herald of Thunder here. I could put it in the gloves up there. As you can see, the mana is enough. We don't need an Enlighten. For mana, it'll gain us about 60-70 mana at level as a level 3 Enlighten, but we are a bit mana stuck. So we run the 4 auras: Determination, Anger, Herald of Thunder, and Malevolence. Because we're heavily invested into mana reservation. We've got Anger there, and we've got Malevolence here. We're taking Sovereignty. We're taking the 8% increased damage for our aura skills there. Mana reservation over here, and then obviously, as I said earlier, we are also allocating charisma. So we've got loads of mana reservation. I'm not sure this is the best way to build this build, but it does work. I spent something like 100 Orbs of Regret over the last few levels. We are now level 78, so as I said, 79 and 80 will go into elemental damage there, plus Doriani's Lesson. That's about it. So let's get on and open up our stacked decks. I have, and then we'll transfer them in. I've got 2 voids I've collected here waiting to be handed in to Navali, who will be leaving us at the end of this league. So let's open the 100 decks and see how we get on. I don't drop them on the ground. I prefer doing this just in case we have a crash. Let's just set this up. I know I'm in my hideout, but you never know. It's taken me a while to gather all these stacked decks, so I prefer to do it in the safety of my own inventory. You don't get the nice familiar ding sounds from the loot filter, but if you do happen to crash, which I've seen in some videos, you don't lose out on all your cards. Whether you've brought them or ground them out yourself, it is still a loss if you crash with all the cards on the floor in whichever area you have decided to open them. And if you just so happen to get a nice one, such as Brother's Stash, Nurse, Doctor, Fiend, Mirror of Calandra, you drop it on the floor, you crash, that's it, gone. So let's have a look. Do we get anything interesting? That could be nice. No. Chaos Orb, GCPs, no. Regal Orbs are nice. Orbs of Scouring are nice. Doesn't look like we got anything of value at all. Oh, 5 currency, that could be nice. So far I am seeing a metal item. That could be the Spore Guard Tabby. Yeah, okay, that's a free Divine Orb. 6-link Astral, that would be nice if I got the full set. Let's do the last 50. I should have set these out before I started the video, but never mind, I'll link the POB in the video description, the current one. I don't have an end game planned in POB, so it'll just be the one in my current gear, and you can see how I've done it all. Kudos to the streamer Sniz. I'll link his Twitch in the descriptions below. He helped me change the build after discussing his own ideas for a burning arrow / explosive arrow ignite build, and I realised my computations for ignite were completely wrong, and that led to some significant changes in POB, which has led to this build, and this build actually works a lot better. The one thing I haven't mentioned or actually shown is gameplay. Once I've done these stacked decks, I'll do a level appropriate map, and we can see how we get on from there. Right, Right, one more. Right, let's have a look, see if we've got anything interesting. Another 5 currency. Monstrous treasure. Artist. Another currency. That could be anything. Well, it looks like I should have sold these on TFT, as there is absolutely nothing worth of value here. Oh, there's Rislatha's coil card. I'll need that for my next build. Save me some money if I can get a full set. Soul Taker, that's a nice axe I like using. Right, so absolutely nothing at all worth anything of value. Alright, let's just hand these in. And now we'll move on to some gameplay. If you're wondering why I do it this way, you should know by looking at my Twitter. I am autistic. I have to do things a certain way. I might sell that. That's a GCP, which is why I always keep it on there. That's some jewelers I need. Orbs of Chance, they're nice. I'll sell that. That's bad. Oh wait, come on. Oh, got no space. Let's make some space. Storm Cloud, go down there. Pacifism, Soul, we'll keep that one over there. We'll do those 3 last. See if anything nice comes up. I doubt it will. Yes, I can got some space to put that. Scrolls of Wisdom always handy. I've got nowhere to put that. That's just a map. And that one in for pacifism. Okay. Let's. No, I don't want to put that in there. Let's get rid of some of this. Don't want to put that anywhere either. Put those up there. We'll keep those. What are we going to sell? Any perfects for my standard collection? I'm just going to sell all of this, I think. Yeah. Let's sell all of this straight to the vendor, I think. Yeah, that's all crap. There we go. Some nice currency. Alright, let's hand in the last Storm Cloud and then Fury. That's not perfect. Ooh, 598. Nope, that's no good. Right. Let's got rid of those. Now let's do the 3 big ones. Mage Blood. Nope. You never know. And let's do the currency first. Yeah, 5 fusings, what a surprise. And 10 Orbs of Alteration. So absolutely nothing worth any interest whatsoever. Completely waste of 500 stacked decks. Not even a good armor roll. Right, let's grab a level. Not running that one. Temple. Yeah, that'll do. What have I got in Arthane? Expedition, Smoke. Yeah, this should do. Let's go. Alright, so the way I've built this is Divine Eye is not actually the main source of damage. We set off a Divine Eye up, which should then proc Herald of Thunder, which then kills everything. As you can see, we've got I didn't go through the revised gem setups. I'll do that after the gameplay. We've got a Zana and a Cassia. So this is more of an auto bomber at this stage. We just make sure we keep our Arcane Surge buff up and our Cruelty buffs up. Cruelty is actually attached to the Fire Burst, so every time we're doing any hit damage, which the Herald of Thunder is doing, it's refreshing the Cruelty buffs from the Fire Burst. And as long as we keep our Flame Dash relatively active, we can get this done. I'm not going to do Cassia on this character, it can't do it, so I will come back after the video and clear that out with my Death's Oath character, which has been featured in other videos. This character is level 78. You've seen the gear. I'll go through the gem setups afterwards. So it's not a great gear setup. There's quite a bit of gear that needs upgrading and re-rolling. So by no means we're missing a Watcher's Eye. There's some other, last it's only level 78, so we are missing some levels. Whoops. But as you can see, this is clearing out a T11 map quite nicely. It is not rolled in any way. Let's go and kill the boss. This is why I need the Enlighten really. When we get to bosses, we do need to rely on our Divine Eye a bit more. And there goes the Herald of Thunder. Just making sure we stay out of the AoE for the boss. There goes our Flame Surge. Just waiting for it to get down to the point where we can use the Flame Surge and the Culling Strike setup. There it goes. Boom. That's it. That's the build in action. I am trying to level this character up, so probably tier 11 wasn't the best play, but as a gameplay, but it is relevant to this character. I feel it's relevant to the character's level and gear without dying to save my XP. Try and get those all important levels on those last two clusters bits. So we'll just clear it out. Like I said before, the defences of this character are a little bit low because of the gear. I need some more armour, I need some more energy shield, and then it's just levels to get more nodes. Still got more than 50 monsters remaining, so just trying to clear those out in the interest of trying to get a map return. So we'll just do that quickly. There we go. Still more than 50, so I've probably linked to Cassia or the Legion maybe. Just can't see anymore. Get rid of those statues. Been everywhere. I think we're just going to leave it there. Hopefully this gameplay has showed off the build in its appropriate gear. So we've changed the gem setup, not in the support skills. These are all the same. It's the main setup. As I said, this is the 25 burst, so it doesn't have to be linked. And we've got, there's the cruelty which we put in. Swift Affliction is the same, burning damage is the same, combustion I believe is the same, so is the unbound elements and deadly elements. In our Divine Ire, we've now got deadly elements, Divine Ire, unbound elements, efficacy, deadly elements and burning damage. I believe that covers all the changes. Did we get lucky on the sulfur flask? No, not really. And that's a horrible rolled map. Let's throw that in there. That is eye level 80. Let's throw it in there. Someone might want it. And there we go. That's the build. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There'll be more coming out. As to my 3.16 journey and the other builds, I've got my cast on crit assassin up to level 90. Nothing's really been done with the Death's Oath character. I'm currently leveling up my lab farmer to level 85. It's not going well because it's geared as a lab farmer with totem damage only, so I've had to spec out of the totem damage only node and put in a rough Bladestorm setup just to try and get the last 1.5 levels to 85. Once it's to 85, I feel more comfortable with that. And the new build, well, I'll go into that when I've rolled it. Have fun. See you later.